Today I'm going to make a quick and easy ham and cheese quiche. And I've been craving quiche for a few days now, so I'm finally getting around to it. This one is, like I said, quick and easy, creamy and gooey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to be notified when there's new videos. Comments welcome. Thank you. Here's a quick list of ingredients, or you can check out the description below. Alright, so I'm going to start this one off by preheating the oven to 375 degrees. And next I'm going to grate up the cheese. Now the recipe calls for Swiss, half sharp cheddar, but I have this mozzarella left over, so I'm going to use that. And then I've got some Mexican blend that's already shredded, so I'll be using those too. Alright, and then I've got this package of leftover ham pieces that I'm just going to dice up. It's about a pound. I think the recipe calls for a cup and a half or so, but this should be just fine. Alright, you can see my frozen pie shell there. That's just a store-bought frozen pie shell. Still frozen. Just took it out of the wrapper and I'm going to load it up. Load up the ham. Next we're going to dump in the cheese. Spread it around good. Alright, now we're going to mix up the custard. And the recipe calls for a cup of half and half, which I of course don't have, but I'm going to use half cream and half milk, which would be about the same thing. You could just use all cream or all milk. More cream, more creamy. Alright, now 4 eggs. Like I said, this is a custard, so just a nice, easy custard. And a little salt and pepper there. Mix it up really well. Now it is poured over. Now some people claim you can just pour it over and bake it after a while, after you put some cheese on it, and it'll all just ooze into all the nooks and crannies. But I still have to, I like to stir it around a little bit. Just make sure it gets down, and all that custard gets down in there. And while I'm stirring, I forget that, I remember that I forgot the minced onions in this recipe. So there we go, a couple tablespoons of that. That's what you should always do while you're stirring, is think about if you missed anything. Now I'm just going to put some more cheese on the top. This is an Italian blend, which is mostly mozzarella again. I just have left over. And then I'll throw in a little more of the Mexican blend on top too. Alright. Now I'm going to put that in a sheet pan lined with foil, just in case it bubbles over, and that way it doesn't make such a mess on the pan or in the oven. There we go, into the oven. See how easy that was? Alright. We're going to bake this for 40 minutes. I think that's a good amount of time. Maybe 45 you might need, depends on your oven. Alright, there we go. Looking pretty good. I don't know if a toothpick test is good for this, but it came out pretty clean, so I think we're pretty good. It's not gooey in there. I mean, not watery egg custard in there. It's at least set up. Alright, so this is still hot right out of the oven. I'm not going to wait. We're going to cut this up, have a bite. It was hard enough waiting the 40 minutes for it to bake. Once you start baking this, it smells really good. Alright, it's looking good already. Alright, get a bite. Yes, it is very good. Nice and creamy. A little stringy cheese from the mozzarella. I'm going to have another bite. Perfect. So there you go. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to be notified when new videos are posted.